Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get that back up there. Perfect. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Oh, okay, cool. Be right back. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hopefully the music is not too loud again. Actually, I'll turn it down from here. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, cool. How you been? I am attempting what I was trying to experiment with last week, which is dual streaming. So I am at two places at once right now. It just dawned on me today that I hardly do warm-ups anymore, and that's not good. I just jump straight in to art. I need a I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. Oh no, not the purple app. The red and white app. I haven't been on the purple app in I can't remember. I don't even think I'm gonna draw on the purple app anymore, to be honest. I'll probably just go there whenever I want to play some video games or something, and just leave it at that. Plus, I'm trying to wait to see what what kind of lawsuits they may or may not be going through in the near future. Yep. Trying to make it so I could get this thing into manga format. I don't know if I showed this off on any. I don't can't remember the last time I was on TikTok. Um, let's see if it pops up. Give it a second. It's gonna take 8 million years for this thing to open up. Connect with server, please. Like, I was gonna draw this meme dude for fun, and I never finished it. Oh, there you go. Oh, I think I showed this before. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind on that. Let me just go back to what I was doing. A little fake warm up over here. Oh, thank you. For anyone who's wondering, over on YouTube, I am dual streaming. So if you see me talking to nothing, that I am talking to actual people. Oh, actually, never mind. This is a rough sketch. I don't have to care about what lines I don't like. Hey, what's up? Oh, concerned because I was talking to myself, or people are seeing me react to things that aren't there and reacting to ghosts. All right. I'm probably overthinking this warm up. I probably should just jump to another warm up, to be honest. Hey, Clarence, what's up, man? Clarence, we will be doing a react and draw stream later. Cause you know there's always something to go over. Oh, it's more to be, as a matter of fact. And some other ridiculous things. Hey, Led, what's up? Sometimes I have such a bad warm up. I drop drawing for the day. I've done that. I've done that. Anybody who's an artist, y'all ever just do a warm up and be like, "This is trash," and then you're like, you know what? Let me wrap this up, and I'll just continue this tomorrow. Oh, Clarence, you working right now? Yeah, I feel you. I had the day off because I had to go to a doctor appointment. Because that's what old men need to do. Go see their doctor on a regular basis. Hold on, what you said over here? The worst is when you feel like drawing, but you can't. I need to do a video about that. I don't know what that is called. When you want to draw, but you can't draw. I can't explain it. I've actually had like a good couple of days like that back to back to back. It's very frustrating. It's like your mind is bringing with creativity, but your hands said no. I don't know what that is. I don't even think it's specifically art block. It's like something else. I don't know what to call it. Excuse me. I should not be tired. I should have grabbed a coffee. Closest thing to it is when an NBA player having an off night and just can't hit nothing. Clarence over on YouTube says basically writer's block. I just had a game like that on I don't know if anybody plays Marvel Rivals. It had to be like the worst game that I've ever played of anything in life. And it was fine because me and all of the 5 team members I had, we just whiffed like I don't know who they put us up against. We had zero kills, bro. We were just getting whooped. And we just looked at each other at the end of the match. We're like, well, we tried. I don't know what that was. And the next match was a success. I don't understand, but you know. Anyway, out of the realm of video game analogies. Led on says, nah, not having writer's block is not having an idea. Drawing block is you can't draw it correctly. See, I need to define these terms now. Well, I used to call when I didn't have an idea like art block or something. Drawing block. Interesting. We need to define the blocks. Hang on. Move this up a little bit. So the new Roblox is no blocks. Or you just have to say no. You know, it's funny. I've never played Roblox. Yo, wasn't Roblox about to get sued? Speaking of which, not sued. They're being investigated. Sorry, I'm getting all my. There's too much going on in the news right now. Sorry, I'm getting all my information confused. I thought somebody was making a whole video expose on them or something. Don't know if it came out yet or if it's still in the making. What time is it? All right, I'll stay on for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. Hold on. Something weird is happening here. I think I made like too much back of her head or something. Okay, that's a little better. Said let the art block begin. No, I hope not. Hope not. Hold on. I was almost about to block out what was inadvertently Kira has. Wait a minute. She has a quarter zip, doesn't she? I gotta go and remind myself my own design. She does. That means Kira's part of the quarter zip movement. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's a TikTok trend in the hood. It's actually quite funny. Wait, that just gave me an idea. I probably should make a quarter zip video with my character here, actually. That'd probably be funny. Hey, Power, what's up? Want to pop and cast? No problem. We're gonna be streaming on React and Draw later. Um, got some more 2B for you, and we have some more just general world ridiculous news. Some that you Power. Never mind, Power. You know everything already. you you are the news machine, sir. So whatever I report tonight, you probably know about it already. For sure. I wish I was sipping something fun. It's just water, which reminds me. Let me re-up. Power, if you don't even hear me talking to somebody else, I am dual streaming, so that is why I'm responding to people in two different places. Excuse me. Okay, I should take this time. Because the one thing I did not figure out in this new iteration for Kira is how I want her scars to appear. Wes is completely done. Where he at? Him right here. I kind of had this one with a scar going across his face. Now, for Kira, I have one of her eyes out, so I just want to figure out how I want that scar to be formulated. I mean, I kind of did this. I just don't know if I'm satisfied with it. I don't know if it should be streaks or like a whole chunk of her face is like scarred. I'll have to figure it out. They said people don't realize how much energy we use when we're drawing. No, that's a fact. If y'all see me looking off screen, it's because I have two screens too. By the way, that's what, so. One set of y'all are here in front of me, and the other set is over right here. It's a lot of energy when drawing, and then God forbid, like you have to leave off from the drawing to come back. It's like you have to muster up that energy to get back in the zone again. It's very frustrating. Eyelash a little too big. Let's lessen that. That looks a little crazy. Okay, that's a little better. That's better. All right. Okay, let's get another layer. And I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this scar thing out. Let's do the version I had before, which was what? Basic. One of those. Actually, let's move that over. Yeah, right there. All right, there's that. There is. Let me try something a little more drastic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, by the way. Wait, Clarence, what happened? He said, what was that time of year again? The old snap and snatch from delivery workers. Gotta make sure buying anything online actually gets delivered. Yeah. I mean, hold on. Before I go on a rant, for Matt, thank you. Glad you like the style. What was I gonna say? Yeah, stuff getting snatched. I don't know. People love crime. Not only do people love crime, people love allowing crime. Especially in my great city of NYC, right? I can't even talk. I just heard excuse me, I can't talk. I just heard a story right before I went to bed last night. And this happened in New York. That's the crazy part. But or a similar event happened in New York. Some dude in Chicago set. I gotta watch it for TikTok, right? How do I say this? He set a woman ablaze. Okay, fire and everything. And I don't. Is she alive still? I don't know. The craziest part is he was arrested 49 times. How does that work? I mean, it doesn't work. That is a rhetorical question. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Uh, yeah. But that happened here in New York too. Similar. Hey, what's up? What's up? Don't mind me. I'm streaming two places, so if you see me replying to another set of people, um, I'm here and I'm on YT as well. I know TikTok doesn't like me saying the names of stuff, right? I got to talk in code. Is that how that works? I don't even really. I don't know. Anyway, I went off on a tangent before. Long story short, if you order something for the holidays, y'all just stay safe and make sure it's actually at your door. Remember when they ordered this computer that I'm streaming on right now? Um, they left it at my door and I didn't realize they did, and was I was staying at my girl's house on a Sunday. They delivered it that day, and then like by Monday, I realized it was like in front of my door, and I looked at my boss like, brother, I gotta go, man. There's a whole brand new computer sitting in front of my door. I don't trust it, and he let me go. Said, ain't no way how they let bro run free. I don't know. This stuff really baffles my mind. It's like they no sense of justice, no sense of like. It was like that girl, unfortunately, that from the Ukrainian girl in North Carolina, with that guy unalived her on the was it the subway, and that dude got arrested, like had multiple accounts of craziness. It's like they don't keep people in jail until like it's too late. Tragic. But yeah, this recent one with Chicago, I haven't looked into it fully. I just, like I said, I heard it right before I went to bed. I was like, yo, man. I don't know what I'm doing with this scar. This thing's bugging me. I guess I was trying to see if, like, what would it look like if it took up, like, a whole chunk of her face instead. If that would be interesting. And I'd have to, like, shape it or something, right? I don't know. Just making different versions to see what I like. I don't want to make it elaborate either, because the whole chunk of the next video that I'm making, especially for this channel that you guys are watching here on the tubes, is going to be keeping character design simple. If you're working on sequential art, if you're designing for video games, then you know that's different. Feel free to complicate your designs if you're designing something for a video game, because more than likely the company's going to model it anyway. No, I don't have. It's like a skin thing. Like it's not like a. How can I explain? Let's go back to this guy over here. Da, 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 da. So it's like a marking. It's like a scar marking, like a burn mark. I guess you could sort of say. So originally I just gave her. I have my stuff all over the place. Sorry, excuse me. Originally, I just had it like this, and I might keep it like this. I was just like, do I want it like that, or do I want something else? So that's kind of what I'm playing around with. I also have to design her firearms, which I'm still working on. Hence the less draw, because I had no idea what I was going to come on here and draw today. I just knew that I had to draw something. I don't know, this is getting too elaborate. Well, I don't want to spoil the thing for the characters, but these marks are like a how could I explain it? They are battle marks from before they got enhanced. If that makes any sense, I'll just leave it at that. Perhaps Pinterest could help me with this. With their 8 million there are 8 million examples of AI. I think there's a way to take AI off of Pinterest, but sometimes I kind of leave it because, to be honest, AI comes up with decent stuff sometimes, and I just save them for to repurpose them for actual art. Cause why not? It stole from us anyway. How long have I been drawing for? Said that one with the green and black looks proper. Thank you, thank you. I've been drawing. I'm an old man now, right? I've been drawing since I was 7. How long is that? Well, hold on. Let me think. Because like every kid draws, right? Like every kid draws. We drew on the walls. Our parents just had to say, "Oh, isn't that cute?" Because they couldn't reprimand us because we were like babies and toddlers. But I think at the age of 7, I started. That's when I started really. This is the memory I remember. The first Ninja Turtles cartoon. That's how old I am. The first Ninja Turtles cartoon ever came out, and I took a piece of paper and I sat in front of the TV, and I would look up while they were moving because there was no pause button because we didn't have like streaming services back then. And I would try to remember what I saw and then sketch it down on paper. And then like one day, my mom was passing by, and she saw me drawing, and I guess to her mind she was like, wait a minute, this is not like drawing like a little kid would do. So she ran and she told my father, and then they put me into oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong layer. They put me into art classes, sorry. And then I just kept it up when I was reading. Good grief! I actually saw an era where like manga and anime wasn't big at the time. That's kind of insane. we had. I'm talking about we had to go get it on VHS. Sorry, but to answer your question, I don't know. I'd have to tally up the number of years I've been drawing, and then I'll come up with an answer later. I kind of want to do a video eventually of like like how I started drawing and how long I've been drawing. So that might be one of the at least like one of the next 2 or 3 videos that I do in that batch or something. Okay, what am I doing here? This is all over the place. What? Give me a second. No. I just realized. So on Procreate, when you need to wait, does it work like this? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. On Procreate, when you need to do a copy and paste, like I just pulled up there, you need 3 fingers. I usually use these 3. But then, like, it was covered, so I was like, wait, and I'm like, oh, let me just use my Ninja Turtle hands. Fingers, excuse me. Ironic, because I was just talking about them. Alright, cut. It's kind of harder with these fingers. Paste. Let's put them... let's put that here, and then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was doing too much. Oh, your parents go, oh, hold on, I'm trying to learn stuff. Okay, that's a better question. I would say since I was like realistic, because I went to art high school. Like they tried to put me in art class, but I don't think like that was really the kickoff for me. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was probably when I went into high school. I went into high school of art and design, and then I went to an art college, which what was interesting. Learned a lot. We did some paintings. We did some, a whole lot of stuff. Oh, good grief! Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let's move this down here. Okay. But then, like right after I got out of college, I just like kept trying to draw, and my style has evolved like so much. In fact, like for the next video that I'm still editing right now, I'll show you. I have a so this character here, this little guy right here, this little teenage cyborg. This was him like through the years, and I forgot when this was. This might have been 2014. 2014. You know what? Actually, no. I have a better definitive answer for your question. When I actively try to like this particular style of me trying to do like a comic book slash manga style, had to be since I was 24. Right? Yeah, like 24. So I'm gonna say so. Yeah. So then we're gonna round that up to about like 20 years because that was like the time where man the internet was so young that we didn't have as much resources. We didn't even know where to go. Like I said, me and my buddy because he draws too, and we didn't know how to go and like cell shade like the image I have like right down there, um, and we had websites that were popping up like with artists from like Marvel, like Scotty Young and Dreamwave. These are old comics. These things don't exist anymore. Like Dreamwave was doing comics of Transformers, and the coloring was like out of this world. So I tried to start learning from that. So yeah, I want to say about 20 years. I guess that would be the more proper answer if we're talking about like when I tried to like hone in on my style. But yeah, so this was like I don't know that was any 2010, 2015 something, and then it just kept going along. Some of these are not good designs because they don't really embody like his actual character. And I was just using color for the sake of colors. Wasn't oh wait, sorry. It was getting closer. This right here, this was like 2 years ago, I think. I was actually trying to get out of cell shading and just shade with like black, which was an interesting phase because I actually think that is a legitimate form of art. Because there's a lot of artists that do it successfully and they're really good at it. I think it's pretty cool. If you ever seen the anime Red Line, it looks kind of like that. Then I tried to go back into cell shading. This was last year. And then that's when I realized I had even though this was a lot better, I realized like I was starting to overcomplicate my designs. This design is not overcomplicated at all, but I kind of just wanted to streamline. So that's when I ended up making this. And now I'm like, okay, I'm good. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I had to start training myself how to use Clip Studio Paint because I usually draw in Procreate. I had to start training myself to use Clip Studio Paint to start doing I'm pointing in the wrong direction. To start doing screen tone. Because it will save me time, because I can't be out here working on a comic book and color myself. I cannot believe I have Cassius still up here. I was gonna draw this meme. Let me get him up out of here. Listen, Cassius. Some of the time. If nobody knows about the meme about that cop, it's freaking hilarious. So I used to avoid that black shading art style until I saw Redline. Yeah, Redline. Yeah, Redline is amazing. It's funny though because in my color work, I decided to go the complete opposite direction and stop using black. Not just to experiment. But now that I'm trying to do like a manga style thing, like I'm like, oh, I guess I'm back to using like black shades in my art. One of my friends, Bree, just did a video on using black shade. I wish she was on right now. I think she's sorry. She didn't just do a video. She's editing it. But I got a sneak peek. Anyway, let's go back to Hero over here. Alright, girl, let's see what we're doing with these scars again. No! Okay. Yeah, Redline was amazing though. Okay, hold on. Let's leave this one alone and try one more idea. Like the kind of I guess I'm gonna have to actually low-key color this so I can understand what it is I'm trying to do with this scar. For anyone confused, the only reason I'm coloring these is so I can know what it looks like. But like when I do the actual comic, it's going to be black and white. Alright. Alright, let's now let's put that layer over there. Alright, Matt, no problems. I love your video on the comic with design. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a that was a fun one to do. But thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. I'll have another video up as soon as I can. Still in the edit stages. Why? Hmm. Actually, this is kind of interesting. I'm using the wrong layer. Okay. Maybe this is a better scar. Maybe this is okay. Obviously, would have to go along her ear. Hmm. By the way, whoever's putting the likes over on TikTok, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, what happened here? What have I done? Oh, because that's on its own layer. Uh, okay. Of course. This is a manga project. I'm just doing it in color so I can like know what they're supposed to look like at least on the covers. I haven't even started like I have an older version of this where it's a like fully colored comic book where I just had to like after the first issue was complete I was just like, you know what, brother, I can't, there's no way I'm just doing I'm one man in army this, like, you know, this whole thing. So I was like, let me just do this in black and white. So I'm just giving it a soft reboot. And since I'm giving it a soft reboot, I decided um let me kind of give him some redesigns. I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that this is extraordinarily talented individuals, especially like on Webtoon, that they're coloring their whole thing. But that's cool. It's just for me in my life, I'm just like I need to figure out a way to not drive myself crazy. So I decided let's go do some cool redesigns and let's make this let's make this bad boy black and white, you know? So I don't drive myself crazy. Shout out to people who just barrel through with the color, man. I did an issue in color and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I know this isn't the proper green, but I kind of just want to lay down some color. You feel this art style is this shit. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's funny because that I was on Twitter and man, we were having a debate about like what is this supposed to be called? What do you okay? What do you call this? If I print this out and it's the size of this, right? What do I call it? And a lot of people were like, and I think this started when Corey Kenshin did his manga, and he called it a manga. And some people were like, it's not a manga because you didn't, you know, you're not Japanese. It's a comic book. And now I've never called my thing a manga, but I've never had a problem with people calling their book that they made elsewhere outside of Japan a manga. Like, actually, there are some people, to some companies that are trying to like seek out manga from outside of Japan, and they still call it manga because we know like the word manga just means comic book. But like I said, everybody has their own different opinion. I just usually call this a manga style comic book because I more than likely when I end up doing this, I'm not gonna be doing it in the Japanese reading direction. I'm gonna be doing it like how when manga used to come out, like, you know, back in 1953 when I was alive. No, let me stop. When it first started dropping here in America, they reordered the pages so that it reads the direction we generally read in. I guess now they just keep it like, you know, the Japanese way. But I think I'd probably be doing it like the way we read. Also because it's easier for my mind to like just grasp. But yeah, I guess I'd call it a manga style comic book. Indie manga, yeah, I guess. So a lot of people sling manga all over the place nowadays. Yeah, yeah. That's why I said I don't really feel salty one way or the other because I know people are very particular. It's a manga. No, it's not. It's a manga. No, it's not. It's a manga. No, it's not. And I'm just like, my thing is a manga looking comic book. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if I'd just go out. I don't know if I would go and straight up say like, oh, I guess for like conversation purposes, for ease, I just say yeah, it's a manga. But like if somebody asked me to write it down and put it in a press release, I would say, oh, I'm doing a manga style comic. So the same with mine. I'm drawing and working on my first manga. It'll be American style direction. Yeah, there you go. Because I thought about it too, and I went over this with a friend, and they were like, "Yo, don't reorder the pages, man." And I'm like, "You right." That's like. I mean, actually, to each their own if they want to do that. I'm not even gonna call people names if they want to do that. I know some other people will say like, "Oh, you're such a weeb for doing that." And I'm just like, "Hey, whatever." For me, I'm gonna just do the direction that I'm used to. So. Clarence was the definition manga, a style of Japanese combos, graphic novels. So I just call it a graphic novel. Yeah, I guess you could call it a graphic novel too, because technically my other but where is it? Wait, I forgot. Never mind. I was gonna show Red, but I got to be careful because I'm streaming someplace else, and I think I have to have something ticked on if I'm gonna show something that I intend to sell. So just know that something named Red Aside from Fairy Tale exists, and it's not this project y'all see me working on. Clarence, you know what it is already. I'm talking to YouTube if you guys on TikTok are confused. Although I was talking about TikTok as far as restrictions. I'm being nice, TikTok. I'm not selling anything, okay? So making a comic book about bounty hunters and the sin of greed. Oh, interesting. Bounty hunters and greed that like works together conceptually. I think I like this scar. I think I might leave this scar. I think I like this scar. It's better than the basic. It's better than the basic slash over the eye. Okay, well. Let's see something. Let's turn that into a JPEG, right? Boom, boom. Let's go back over to her character sheet. Okay. And let's use some reference, man. Where is it? All right. At least now I know what I'm doing. Okay. All right, let's see how this works out. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Let's turn that off. Boom. Boom. Actually, let's use that brush. Clarence, what you said? Just because a corporate America comic is crappy doesn't mean your comic graphic novel is crap. Yeah, true. I don't know. I watched a video yesterday on like what happened between like manga and comic books. I still have to finish the video. Something here on YouTube. It was interesting. My bad. I'm missing y'all comments over here. My bad. My bad. My bad. What? Known referral code to pitch. Yeah, I don't know. They have like some. Yeah, like let's just say TT. They have like some weird thing that I'm supposed to do when I start the live. Like if I start pitching stuff, like I can't, like you can't do it unless something was clicked. And one of my boys, like that happened to him, and they kind of like stopped his live up. So that's why I just stopped to myself just now. Is she the main character? She's one of the main characters. She's one of the main characters. Can share a brief plot? Yeah, sure. No. I got you. So basically, it's well, this is the. Let's go to here. This is the thumbnail for what I'm presenting here on YouTube. So the comic is starring the two of them, the two young cyborgs, and they were in a devastating attack, and the world's kind of run by these biomechanical monstrosities, robots, some cyborgs, and some that are kind of like a fluid mixture in between that I can't really explain until you actually see it. A lot of stuff made by nanotech. Anyway, the people who run these who run these establishments on the earth, they uh they plaster themselves up to be like the false gods of humanity. Well, I mean, they don't call themselves false gods, but they, kind of want to be worshipped. And yeah, these two right here, Wes and Kira. They were attacked in a raid held by said monstrosities, and somebody kind of rescued them, put them back together with by mysterious means that would be explained in the story, and got them some mechanized parts, and not they're just like living to survive until they find out that, like, the villains, they're not going to stop, so they have to fight back. That's the very basic gist of the story, but I'm gonna start putting out some more promos for it soon. Clock Strikers, I have not read Clock Strikers actually. Sorry, I was joking. I follow a guy in here who does product pictures tied to his political videos to not get shit up. Oh man. I forgot about Clock Strikers. I never picked it up. Applejack is another one that may be worth checking out. Applejack, I'm familiar with the name. I don't, for some reason, I have not gone to purchase it yet. I need to change that. All right, Miss Kira, let's mess your face up. What layer am I on? Oh, there you are. There you is. Okay. Let's see, what did I do here? Actually, it's not that hard to draw. Hey, hey. Oh, it's my pencil. My pencil got loose. I was like, what the heck happened? All right, so now that we got that sorted away, let's color it in. So my bad. Hold on, let me see. Oh, thank you, CDs. Said I'm doing a prototype release of my manga in 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, nice. About an African warrior who was once living a solitary life as a butcher and chef. And these groups of gangs terrorizing the community happened to target his shop. Oh, he's getting thrown right into the action. It got to be hard to be a main character of people like us, right? Like, you're just trying to live a life, and all of a sudden somebody comes to mess it up. They're probably sitting there like, who wrote this? Me? Or in this case, you? They can't just live in peace. Hold on, now I gotta see what it like if I'm okay with it, how it looks like. I can't speak right now. Am I okay with how that looks inside view is the question. If this doesn't work out, I'm going back to the regular scar. This is why I have multiple layers. Where are your scars, man? Okay, there we go. Okay. They roughed them up and they ran into their big boss. They both preferred each other. Oh, nice. Oh, this sounds interesting. Inner Beast. I'm assuming that's going to have something related to the actual story. You know what? I think the problem with this scar is that it only looks cool in like certain angles. That straight on angle look kind of weird. All right, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm losing track of time. What's okay? All right. That's sick art. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually I'm playing around with the hair lengths, to be honest. I kind of was gonna give her more hair. That's why it's inconsistent. So once I finalize it, then I'll have it match up. Why did I put this under the shadow layer? That is so silly of me. Okay, Sean, hold on. Let me see here. I don't know. That's kind of it looked cool in this one, but like here it's just starting to look jarring. I think I'm gonna go back. It was a nice little experiment. Let's take a good look at this. Hmm. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Let me, before I just pass my final judgment, let me put it under the shadow layer. Nah, it's not working. It's not working. It's too much. I'm doing too much. All right, let's revert. Sorry for messing your face up, Kira. Let's go back. I was doing the most. All right, so instead, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Why is this over here? This annoys me. Okay. Yeah, let's just give you the tried and true scar. You stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Hmm. Hey, Bree, what's up? How you doing? How you been? Oh, thank you, Kinkai. Thank you. And I think I found a better compromise than what I was doing. All right, let's I think that's sensible. That's a sensible scar. Just leave it like that. Where's the scar color? Oh, I lost it. Son of a. I think it's this color. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. How about me? I'm good. I had the day off. So I decided to come on here. I'm actually dual streaming. So I'm here on my YouTube channel, and then I'll also here on the Tickety Talks. You know, this one had potential, but I don't know. For some reason, that only worked in that angle. Okay. So. Yeah, that's cool, actually. That's not that bad. I don't know. I was doing too much over here with this other one here in the corner. Even though it did look cool there, I will leave it like the way that I have down here in the main picture. Because, yeah. I think I like, okay. Well, at least I figured that out after like weeks of having this design sitting here. Okay, sorry, I had to check my phone real quick. Oh, thank you, Laser. So it is confusing. I have two YouTube channels. Um, One of them is called Digital Art Riot. That's where I am right now, and the other one's called React and Draw. I think you'll probably yes, but the one that I'm stream so I think React and Draw is more of a how can I explain it? It's more of a pop culture channel. Me and my boy we go on there. We're gonna live stream tonight actually. And we go on there and we talk about what's going on in the world. And sometimes I'll put out videos where I have drawings going on while I'm reacting to certain things that are going on. Like I don't know, what did we talk about last week? I forgot. What did we talk about last week? Oh, this comedian Akash I sing. Yeah, it was kind of wild. Today we're gonna be reacting to some clips from Tubi movies, and if you know anything about Tubi movies, you know that they're always unintentionally hilarious. But yeah, the other channel, which if you go to React and Draw, you'll find Digital Art Right, which I know I need to change the name of because I have too many different umbrellas of like on TikTok. I'm called Art Attack, and then there's Digital Art Right, and then there's React and Draw. I'm leaving React and Draw as React and Draw. Anyway, you can find Digital Art Riot if you go through React and Draw. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that like overcomplicated. That's why I need to shorten my names. I need to just rebrand myself and come up with a name. I don't know. Macho Man Randy Savage and just, you know, no, I'm kidding. But I mean, I'm kidding on using that name, but you know what I mean. All right, where is this picture? Where is this particular? There you are. Say wouldn't be the first artist with that kind of deal. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like kind of unintentional. Now I'm looking at it like, yo, why do I have 8 million names? Before I was just Art Attack, Art Attack X. That's all I was. Everybody knew me as Art Attack X. Now all of a sudden I have these different things, and like I said, I don't mind the name React and Draw because it's with me and my boy, and it's a whole different thing. But then like when I started adding the third, I was like, okay, Sean, like it's time to rein it in. Because legitimately, like Digital Art Right was supposed to be an experiment where I was just going to have time lapses, kind of like I have here on TikTok. And then I started talking over my time lapses. Then I started showing things, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make this a real thing. I guess it's not an experiment anymore. Okay, did I just confuse myself with my own scars? I did definitely did that. Okay. How far up does this go? Oh, to her hairline. Okay. All right, that should do it. Let's clean that up. At least it won't be overcomplicated when I draw it in comic form. Oh, King Kai, my bad. I didn't answer your question. Are these custom comic characters you working on comic? Yes, yes, I am. Sorry, I am. The comic book, however, is going to be black and white. I did one issue of these characters in color, and then I was like, let me kind of revamp things a bit and throw them in black and white. I'm just doing these in color now because I need to know what they look like if I need to do posters and covers and things of that nature. By the way, I have music playing in the background. I don't know if anybody could actually even hear it. It's just some piano stuff. I like to be calm when I'm drawing them. Hopefully it's not like too loud. I kind of turned it down because last time I put it on, it was like deafening for people. No, what the heck is that? No, yes, draw. Yeah, color, yes. Okay. Sorry, almost messed that up. Okay, I am satisfied with this scar. I am. You, madam, could leave the premises. Okay. It also means I could probably get these 8 million layers up out of here. Excuse me. Oh, well, I should not be tired midday. What is that random line of color? Who invited you? No. No, you gotta go, bro. Where is that? Great, now I'm gonna spend 8 million years trying to... Hold on, let's start deleting some useless layers. It's not that. It's not this. It's not... It's you. What layer are you? What? Huh? Oh, I see. That's a line art layer. Okay, goodbye. Okay, are we all happy now? Okay, good. The layer paradox. No facts. Like every time. That's what the new name of all of my channels should be. What layer is this? I don't... Like look at this stupidness that I got going on. This is not even... I tell you what. I could probably start, like, hold on, her face down here. And what else? This face here. Are we satisfied with these? Okay, good. Merge. There. Now they're all like in one. Okay. Those are some action shots I was gonna do. Take that off. What is this? No, get that up out of here. What is this? Oh, my signature. See? Art Attack X. Rice Senpai. This is gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it could be a comedy art show. Yeah, at this point, well, I mean, I guess my comedy art show is legitimately your act and draw, as you'll see if you tune in. We're probably going live like sometime like 8:30 or something like that. Is there any other layer I could get rid of here? Oh, I consolidated a lot. Hold on. Hang on. I don't think I'm using these poses, so I think they can go. Actually, let me leave one around just in case I do decide to use it. All right. Now we got manageable layers. Okay. Now we have manageable layers. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? Screw it. Erase is too much. I'm trying to fight the urge of going back on Marvel Rivals for tonight because I feel salty from the last L that I took. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follows, guys, by the way. Thanks for the follows and the likes. I was joking earlier that this character has inadvertently joined the quarter zip movement. She was in quarter zips for the movement stuff. If nobody knows about that, it's a TikTok trend. It's just a fun TikTok trend. But it's on my algorithm now, so I just have to deal with it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What is that? Is that from the... Knock that off right there. Okay, Kira, you. Oh, I guess the last thing was to figure out if I wanted her to have significantly more here or not. Hmm. I don't know. What time is it? You know what? I'm gonna get off in like 10 minutes or so. Bree, thanks for the heart. Bree, if you're still on, we need to ask JR if he has a quarter zip next time he comes on. Quarter zip sweater. Hmm. Shake that whole part out. I do need to get back on lives more often. It's just hard to find the time. So I was just looking for something. Okay. Hmm. Wait, what am I doing? Let me just color this whole part inside here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, hold on. I need some water. Dying over here. Oh, excuse me. Internet speak. I'm unaliving over here. Here, you're almost finished. You're almost finished. Gotta design them weapons. At the risk everybody's gonna turn this up a tad. Okay. You know what I should do? Should take a break and go exercise or something while I watch Gacho Akada because I need to catch up. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh. Want to exercise, but I'm hungry? That don't seem right. Obviously, I should exercise before I eat. That probably would be the move. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Go. I'm gonna do something. At least I figured out like the main line of what she's supposed to look like. Like once I figure out her armaments, then this will be done. Just like Wes is done. Alright, so we got that and we got my boy over here. Young Mr. Wes. Oh, Kira over here. Okay, cool. At least that's coming together. Anyway, for anybody who was tuning in on YouTube and TikTok, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. And for anybody who's following my React and Draw, which should be an easy channel to find, I think we're finally like in the algorithm. React and Draw will be streaming later tonight, like around 8:30, 9 o'clock or so. But that's in my TikTok bio anyway. Hang on, I just want to see something real quick. Oh no, that's for something else. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Hopefully I can stream like this again. Eventually, because this was pretty cool. How long is I on here for? 2 hours? Not bad. At least I got something done. Anyway, y'all, I will catch you next time I upload a video or go live. All right. Thank you once again. Peace out.